I'm Peter Abramo, one of the co-founders of MIPA LLC. I want to explain to you today why we say that you can forge your own success. Why does MIPA use that term, forge? Well, forging is really the process of taking steel or some kind of metal and turning it into a different form so that it can serve a purpose. For example, I have today an old horseshoe. This started off as a piece of steel, straight steel, and it was curved, it was bent around, holes were punched into it, clips were drawn off the side so that it could serve a purpose. And the purpose was to go on a horse's hoof. You could think of that like a person and maybe their education. A person goes to school, they go to college, they study certain subjects. They go out and get a job and they apply that knowledge. And so they've created essentially for themselves a shoe that fits the horse. But here's the problem. What happens as they go along and they start to face problems that they haven't trained for? Things come along that they aren't ready to handle. That the steel that they forged does not apply to the situation or challenge in front of them. By way of demonstration today, I have a bottle of old-fashioned root beer. And it has a lid that requires a can opener. It's not a twist-off top. And I have a horseshoe. And the question is, how can I open this bottle? This is a challenge I'm facing with a horseshoe. This is something that was forged and created for a different purpose. Now, do I have to go get a can opener? Or is there something I can do to change this? Obviously, I could break the bottle, but that doesn't achieve my purpose of opening the bottle and drinking the root beer. But through the process of forging, we can turn this old horseshoe into a bottle opener. That's what we mean when we say you can forge your future and success. You can forge yourself and your mind into the tool you need to meet the challenges you face today. Let me show you. Here's the steel when we're all done with it. As you can see in the process of forging, we've used heat, we've used tongs to grip it, we used a hammer, we used muscle, we used an anvil, we used some finesse, some design. All this is true when you forge your own mind and you forge your own future. It's not a simple process, it's a multi-layered process. It's a process that done correctly involves many disciplines. Information from a variety of sources that are brought together to help you. We pulled off the shoe, or what used to be a shoe, and we left some of the shape so you can see that it still is the shoe. When MIPA works with people, we don't change the person. We help them to change the way they think and the way they look at opportunities, the way they see the world, in the future that they can make for themselves. Now we wanted to forge this for a specific purpose. Maybe not to be pretty, but to open this cold bottle of root beer. And it worked. We took a horseshoe, we forged it, we created a tool, and we solved our problem. Cold root beer. We showed you what you could do with a horseshoe, how you could repurpose it. As an example of how you can repurpose your life or take your basic foundation of skills and knowledge and expand them so you can address the challenges you face today. Just like we made a can opener, we can make a heart out of a horseshoe. We could make the letter S out of a horseshoe. Or we could get really fancy and we could make a cow's head that's a hook out of a horseshoe. The point is that you can forge the future that you want. You can forge what you're trying to do for yourself, not what somebody else wants for you. And that's what MIPA does. We help train you, prepare your mind, expand your mind, open up new opportunities, and let you discover yourself and the opportunities and the potential that you really have inside of you. I encourage you to contact MIPA today, learn about our Think, Act, Grow program, our success mindset. These are powerful and dynamic workshops that include attendee workbooks that are presented in a very interactive format. We guarantee they will challenge your mind and they will open up new opportunities for you and for your organization. You can create your future. MIPA is here to help you forge that future. Please contact us today. I'm Peter Abramo, co-owner of MIPA, and I look forward to working with you.